Okay, so I just moved down to Phoenix from Flagstaff. I am a realtor up in Flagstaff, and now I'm transitioning to more of the Snowbird lifestyle. Currently, I'm in Phoenix full-time, but I have to say that if you want the perfect weather year-round, you need to be half the time in Phoenix and half the time in Flagstaff, because right now it's January. No, it's February, and it's kind of toasty. It's got to be 80 degrees. Here is a little bit of a look behind me. This is my apartment. So right now I'm living in an apartment, but I want to buy a house, and I thought I would take you guys on my journey with me of buying a house for the first time down here in Phoenix. I'm currently in North Phoenix, and I work in Scottsdale. So that's about a 40-minute drive, which includes traffic. If I did that in the middle of the night and there was no traffic, it'd probably take me 25 to 30 minutes. And I leave my house here at 6:30 to 6:40, and I still am pulling up at 7:30 into North Scottsdale. So there's lots of different portions of Scottsdale. There's 15 exits off the freeway to get to Scottsdale. And so because Phoenix in general is just so enormous, Phoenix includes Scottsdale. Out to the east, it includes Chandler and Gilbert. And then up north is Anthem. Peoria is across the freeway from me. Glendale is just south of that. It's enormous. It's so big. Not to mention Tempe is kind of right where the airport is. And I am in Phoenix, and it would take me 30 minutes to get to the Phoenix airport if I drove there right now. So I wanted to share with you guys where I live, why I chose where I live right now, and then the process of me buying a house and trying to really figure out how to divide up this ginormous map of Phoenix and figure out what my game plan is for where I want to be next. Okay. So first of all, I want to start with, why am I in North Phoenix? I am here because for my mental health, I had to move to Phoenix quickly. I just had winter depression, seasonal affect, and it turned from just being 2 months out of the year into like 10 months out of the year. And I just didn't feel like I was able to really fully live my life. So I was like, I've got to figure something out. And so the place that I'm standing right now is an hour and a half from Flagstaff. And so I kind of had thought maybe I'll just be traveling back and forth throughout the week. I had a nanny job up in Flagstaff that I really loved. I love that little girl so much. And so I thought, well, maybe I'll just be here 4 days a week, and then I'll be up in Flagstaff 3 days a week. But as I started doing the drive, I was like, that's not gonna work. I really want to be here all the time. And I have been here for 3 months now, and I've only gone home once because I love it here. I am so happy. My body feels so happy. My brain feels happy. Everything about me is just feeling so much joy right now. So I just know this is where I'm supposed to be. So I chose North Phoenix because of its proximity to Flagstaff, and because my husband and my youngest son, who's about to graduate high school, live up there. And our family is just in a transition stage. So I thought, okay, let's be as close to the family as possible. And I did not have a job yet. I thought, okay, let's do North Phoenix so I'm close to home, and then I'll figure out the job. Well, I ended up getting a job with the same company that my husband works for, and the job opening they had for me was in North Scottsdale. When I heard the word North and Scottsdale, I thought, that's gotta be close to me because I'm in North Phoenix. Well, it's really not close at all. It's definitely 30 miles, and like I said, it can take a good 40 minutes. Sometimes if there's an accident on one of the freeways, it could take me like an hour. I don't mind the drive. It's actually really beautiful and peaceful, but it's also winter here, and it's 80 degrees. So when it is summertime and 120 degrees, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be wanting to do that drive anymore. And so I'm happy to move closer to Scottsdale. Now, is this job my forever job? I don't know. I like it. I enjoy it. I really need a job just to support my lifestyle of living down here in Phoenix. Anyways, when I was looking in Scottsdale for an apartment, it felt very chaotic. Like, I'm just all about listening to my nervous system right now. There were so many cars. There were so many, like, the apartments I went to look at were right across the street from car dealerships, and I was like, I just don't love it here. And so I started driving north again, and the farther north I drove, the more peaceful it felt to me. And one of my best friends lives half a mile from where I'm standing right now, and I was staying with her. And so I was like, okay, Lori, let's look for apartments right here in this neighborhood. And it is so peaceful. If you listen, it's so quiet. All I hear is birds. I see little bunnies and quails running around this little wash behind me. And then also, there's coyotes, so you can't have outdoor cats most of the time in Phoenix because there's pretty much coyotes everywhere. And if you have a cat that's outdoor and it's not, cunning, it's not gonna last very long because the coyotes travel in packs and they'll get it. Anyway, so I thought I would show you guys around my apartment complex first. I live in a 2-bed, 2-bath. It's $1,400 a month. And like I said, it's in North Phoenix. So that means I'm close to Happy Valley, which is like 5 miles south of me. And then Anthem, Anthem, Arizona is like the beginning of Phoenix. So if you're driving down from Flagstaff Once you hit Anthem, you now are like in the valley, and that's about, you know, 10 to 15 miles north of me. And again, Flagstaff is an hour and a half directly north of me, which is just climbing up the mountains. Sedona probably takes an hour to get there, and then 30 miles past that is Flagstaff. So let me show you guys around my apartment, and then I will show you this area. I'll do some B-roll to show you what it looks like up here in North Phoenix. I'm also going to take you to one of my favorite walking trails around here, just to show you what it's like living in the desert. But again, keep in mind, I'm in love with it here, but it's winter. So trying to figure out if it's going to be a 50-50 lifestyle between Phoenix and Flagstaff is still on my bucket list of what I'm figuring out. I'm 47, empty nesting, and I think having 2 smaller houses is going to be the perfect fit for our family. So let's go. All right, come on into my apartment. This is what you see when you first walk in. I love decorating my house with whatever I want. It's super girly. I have my family room. There is this guest bathroom and then guest bedroom, but someone's still sleeping in there. I decided instead of having a dining room, I would have a second family area. So this couch is super comfortable. And then if you want eating areas, there's these 2 chairs as well as these 2 bar stools, which do get used quite a bit. But we typically just kind of eat on the couch. So the reasons why I love it here is because it's very small. I'm used to like a 2,500 square foot home, and there's so much cleaning to be done. And here it takes me about 10 minutes to clean. I have a washer and dryer right here. My bedroom is behind me, and it seriously is only about 10 steps to get to the other side of the house, which I kind of like. My favorite part about my apartment and living here is going to be being outside, especially in the wintertime. That's what it looks like out there. I'll take you out there in a minute. I do have like a pretty big pantry right here, or yeah, pantry, and my own washer dryer. The things I don't like about it is pretty much that it smells like marijuana all the time. I'm pretty sure my next door neighbor smokes all the time. And although I am happy with you to partake of what you want, I hate that I have to smell it. And so I just have to keep my fans going, and I have to shut my bathroom door when I'm sleeping so that I can't smell it as much. So let me show you my bedroom. Okay, so let's walk into my bedroom now. This is my own bathroom, which I love. There's me. And then it has a really good size walk-in closet. The only thing I don't like about this closet is this door, because I have to walk into the closet, shut the door in order to get to this back area, which includes my dresser. So I might end up like taking the door off and just putting up a curtain or something. But it has like a really nice sized bathtub, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if you can see that very well. Anyways, so my favorite part about my bedroom is this patio right outside here. This is where you will find me sitting, reading books, hanging out with my friends that come visit me all the time. And then there's this beautiful back area. And then this door goes into the kitchen.